What can you tell us about the finale? I know you guys all watched it together last night.
We all got together and watched it last night, and it was so much fun because we really love each other and respect each other, and so to be able to celebrate in each other's performance in this episode where everybody's going like full steam ahead, I mean, it's tremendous, the performances.
Do you ever, when you're watching, are you like, oh gosh, I can't believe this is happening?
Yeah, it's so funny. I mean, we'll be watching scenes that we're in going, no, and it's like, wait a second, I was there in the room when when it was happening, but we're also caught up in the story and in this make-believe world that we're like yelling for each other and cheering for each other. It's great.
What do you want to see on the show in the upcoming season that you haven't been able to do yet?
You know, I really trust these writers because every time we come up with an idea, they absolutely come up with an idea that's better than my idea, so I really trust them. I'd like to do more swimming because I really enjoy swimming as Olivia Pope.
And you look great in a bathing suit, honey.
Thank you. So I love that part of the character, and I'm a swimmer. I've always loved to swim. Everybody in my family swims. So that's kind of the only hope I have. Other than that, I trust these writers completely.
What can you tell us about this season finale? I don't miss an episode. I hang on every minute of that show.
I don't know if there's a lot I can tell. You know how I feel about spoilers.
Right.
But I do feel like there are at least sort of 5 scream-worthy moments in the finale of I can't believe that happened.
Whoa.
That even I felt that way when we came up with them in the writer's room.
At least 5?
At least 5.
Oh,
so, yeah. I mean, we tried to really pull out all the stops. I feel like we had a big season. I feel like we tried to sort of top ourselves in the finale. And I feel like we end the season on a moment that sort of leaves you shocked and going, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. So hopefully the fans will feel the same way.
So hold on to your hats for this one.
Let's hope so, yeah.
All right. Well, how are you going to continue to top what you've accomplished so far in the next season?
Well, we're going to figure that out when we get into the writer's room and get going. I mean, we're already started working on season 3.
You feel pressure to keep going and top it and get better?
Of course we feel the pressure. I mean, I really want to keep the show going at the quality level that it's going at. And, you know, I try really hard when we're working on a season to not think about what's going to happen in the next season. But we've already started on season 3. Yeah. And we're already in that room and we're already sweating it out and figuring it out. And I think what we've come up with is pretty amazing. So I feel pretty comfortable, but we'll see.
Okay, I know you're Jeff, but I want to call you Cyrus Bean because
you can call
I'm
me
obsessed.
Cyrus.
I'm addicted.
Oh, I'm glad.
Is that
I'm glad.
what do you hear from fans the most?
You know, when we, as a cast, first sat down and watched the first 3 episodes, like 2 years ago, you guys, we kind of were quietly freaked out and hoped that our feeling of addiction wasn't, you know, just we were the only ones who drank the Kool-Aid, you know?
We weren't.
And because Shonda has such an amazing gift. It's like television crack, right?
It is. It's like TV crack. I totally agree with you.
And so we have been invited on this magical mystery tour.
I'm addicted to Scandal.
Thank you.
I'm addicted.
Thank you so much.
What can you tell us about the season finale?
Well, nothing, because I'll get fired by my boss. But it's honestly, we all got together as a group last night, the whole cast, and we screened it. We all got to New York yesterday for Upfront Week, and we all watched it together. And I have to tell you, it is, I know it's hard to imagine, but it's even crazier than all the other episodes. I mean, you have to have done your homework. Like, you have to have been caught up on what's happening. Like, the show is so smart, and it's so ahead of the audience, and the finale is like that times 1,000.
You can't miss a minute of this one. You can't even blink, because we had read the script, we had filmed the episode, and when we watched it Monday night, our jaws were on the floor. We kept turning to Shonda and being like, was that in the script? Because it's such an adrenaline race. You won't believe your eyes.
Well, your character, Melly Grant, is so rich. How much fun is it to play this really rich, layered, evil character?
It's a ball. I mean, she does stuff I would never in my life do. So I go to work and I have so much fun with these crazy people. And I'm just mean all day, but I'm hurt. You know, the meanness comes from hurt. So it's endlessly fueled. It's a ball.
This guy right here.
Hang in there. Give me one more episode.
You were so nice, and then your character became so evil just like that.
I'm trying to expose the rigging of a national election. I'm doing a thing of honor.
I know. Why do we think that's evil, though?
Because I'm not as cute as the terrible people on this show who are doing villainous things.
really good point, actually, Josh.
I know. If I were young and cute, you would think I was doing the right thing.
Yeah, what do you think the appeal is? Because the show is so addictive.
It is. We're addicted. We get together on the weekends and watch the show for live tweeting. I just think Shonda and the Scandal writers are doing something really special, especially on network TV. It's, not just one plot, it's 10 plots. There's not just one scandal, there's 15 scandals. And then she takes it to unsafe places. She writes herself into corners. And then how is she going to get out of it? She somehow finds a way in the next episode. But this one, I don't know.
Don't throw it back on me.
I don't know.
We covered that already.
Either, Darby. I don't know. Well, when you guys get the scripts, are you as stunned as the viewers?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Our jaws are on the floor.
I go right to the last page. I make sure that my character's still alive. And when he is, I go back to the beginning and I enjoy it like a normal person.